Hey, upper lefters, ever wonder if it's okay to take a stroll on pretty much any Northwest beach, or are some of them restricted? Well, it depends on where in the Pacific Northwest you live. Let's start with an easy one, Oregon. Oregon beaches are the most accessible on the West Coast. All of Oregon's ocean beaches are public, even the ones in front of fancy homes or clubs, as long as you stay on the beach itself and don't venture up past the vegetation line. So, if you see a private beach sign on the Oregon coast, just ignore that bullshit. Now, BC gets a little more complicated. In British Columbia, anything above the high tide line could be deemed private. So if the beach is marked private, just stay down on the wet sand and you should be okay. Now, beach access rules in the state of Washington are a complete mess. I say that with love because I live here. Ocean beaches are generally considered public, just don't cut across private land to get there. But the waters of Puget Sound are much trickier. See, back in the late 1800s, the state sold off a whole bunch of the Sound's shoreline to private interests to encourage oyster farming and other waterside stuff. And they set the boundary at the MLLW, the mean lower low water line. It's a ridiculous name, but it basically means the point of the lowest tide of the day averaged out over many years. In other words, who the hell knows? As a result, most Puget Sound beaches remain restricted right to an imaginary line somewhere near the low tide line. Not everyone enforces it, but that's where it is, just so you know. Now, as for Washington, Oregon, and BC lakes and rivers, those beaches are usually private, right up to the OHWM, Ordinary High Water Mark, another ridiculous name that basically means go away. Don't even think about walking here unless it's a public park, of course. So get out there and enjoy the waterfront on the beautiful upper left, but just remember, knowing the rules isn't always a walk on the beach. I'm so sorry I said that. That was awful.
Like and subscribe.